special day. Today's Mother's Day. As you see here, I got a little tote bag and I got a stencil to make it more easier for me. For something simple you can do with your child, don't cost you anything. So right now all you gotta do is basically take this stencil with the flower images. As you can see, you got leaves, you got a little heart, you got the flowers here and here. You know, I could use these as the borders. As you can see here, I already did one stencil with my fabric marker, and then I have my fabric ink. This one's glow in the dark, which I use in the center, which is the white part. So now I'm about to use this one and put another one on top. It's very easy and simple. You just go in and run the outline. And the best thing is that it's very glittery. Because I'm looking at it as we speak. It's very glittery, very easy, and very simple. And it's not messy, which is the best part. So you don't have to worry about getting paint everywhere, spilling. Very simple. Very quick and easy to use, as you can see. Shake up the fabric marker and just go along the outline. And it's not expensive at all. These bags you get them at Walmart. You get 3 of them for $4, so it's worth it. And you just sit there and just go online with your daughter, your son. I don't know if your son will do it, but if you have a son who's into stuff like this, you can definitely do it. Very easy. Something simple and cheap. And it doesn't take a lot of time either. If you're one of those who like to get things at the last minute, this is perfect for you. Because it doesn't take a lot of work. I choose red. Red is for love. So you don't have to choose the same color I choose. You can always choose a different color, which is perfectly fine. And after I use the red, I'm actually going to go over with the green glow. It glows in the dark. So I'm going to use it on the white part of the flower, which will be the center. That way, when you're out in the middle of the night, your flower will grow. I like doing this because it's very easy and simple. It's like coloring on a regular piece of paper, just on fabric. These fabric markers are cheap. You can get them at Michael's if you want to do something quick. But I prefer to order online because it's cheaper and you get coupons. Just like I said before, I'm a coupon person because none of these are cheap, especially when you use them a lot. You get them in bundles. If you can order them online at Wish, like I said before. When you first sign your email up, they send you coupons right then and there. They only send you like 10% for the first time, but the more you order, the more they send you coupons, and the coupons go higher. And especially it depends on how much you want to spend on Wish, which everything there is really cheap. I just ordered my gel pens, 174 gel pens, different color, metallic, as well as glow in the dark and glitter, for only $3 for 174. But the more you look around, you know, the more you find cheaper ones. So when I lift this up, as you can see, the flower comes out perfect with the outline. So what you're gonna do next, if you wanna go over to make it a little darker, you can, over like the little spots. You can definitely go over it. And then close it up before it dries up. And then I got my glow in the dark Aztec. I think that's how you say it. Green glow in the dark, as you can see. I have all my fabric paints here, my fabric markers here. So when I do this, I put it in the center of it, in the white part. And I just go through it. And then that's all you gotta do, really, is just sit here and just go through them. Go through the white lines of it. But like they say, you know, anything against white shows better. So I really stick it through the white, run it through with the glow in the dark, and then trace out the outlines. I let it sit for a few minutes to let it dry, and then I go over it with a second coat, because usually they say more coats, the better it glows. And this is something easy you can do with your family, especially grandmas, because grandmothers definitely love this, especially when they don't have anything to do. The first thing you want to do is design. And after the design, it's like they do embroidery. Embroidery is like #1 for anybody over age, very soothing and relaxing. What relaxes me is art, because you get to sit down and relax, and you get to just be creative with what you like to do. So after I do this, this is my second coat for my second flower. The first flower, I gotta let it dry a little. And then I'll just add like the second coat going over. But after I do that, I am going to do the edges. As see here, I have more of my stencils. I have butterflies, flowers, and roses. Which I'm not gonna use these two, because I prefer to use this one. So for the edges of the tote bag, as you can see, and so far this is what it looked like after you do your stencil with the fabric markers and the fabric paint. So I'm going to use my little edges here. As you see, there's leaves. I'm gonna put them right here at the corner and use my glow in the dark. And then when you leave it in the light, it actually charges it, and then it glows the lime green. Well, at least I think it's lime green. So it looks really nice right now. And as you can see, I am actually finished with it. I just go over it with another coat. I can do this side, but right now I'm just gonna do this side only because it needs to dry. So it's gonna take a little while for it to dry. But once it dries, I'm gonna put a big butterfly on the other side. I'm gonna reverse it. Big butterfly and then small flowers on the side and then leaves. I'll just put on the bottom. That's what I think I'm gonna do. But right now, I'm gonna let it air dry. But until next time, follow me again, like, comment, and share.